Hi guys. So today's topic is going to be feelings cuz I've been stuck in my feelings lately. Like as in my feelings as in I'm in a depression state. Um I try not to feel that way, but it just kind of happens. I've been feeling like that for like a week now. And it still doesn't get any easier for me right now. And for the most part, I've been hiding it pretty well. A lot of my family and friends don't know about it. I usually just keep it to myself. I hate keeping stuff to myself, but I can't help it. I'm in that moment of time where I really don't want to do anything. I have no motivation whatsoever. Not even want to go out with my friends or do something with my sister. None of that. I just have not been feeling it at all. And I've been trying to go out a lot more. But lately that has not been working because I've been stuck at home on all my days off, including today. I try not to overwhelm myself. That's the last thing I wanted to do. So, that's pretty much my life right now. And I don't like getting stuck in my feelings, but sometimes it just happens all of a sudden. For some weird reason, it's usually later at night that I get those feelings. I usually don't feel it anywhere else. Any time of the day, I feel fine. But then, when night rolls around, that's when it hits me. It hits me pretty hard. I don't go to sleep at night. I don't sleep well at night. And I've been falling asleep around past midnight almost every single night. And hell, I have to work at 9 tomorrow. But it's a short day, so I don't care. And then I got Saturday off. And then I think I work 2 more days. And I still need to change my calendar. I'm honestly glad I had today off because I needed it off. It just really sucks. Sorry, I'm fixing my nose ring. But yeah, getting to these feelings late at night, it doesn't help. It really doesn't help at all. I guess the most part that I miss about having my boyfriend with me is waking up next to him and falling asleep next to him. That's what I miss the most. At first, me and him had to sleep in separate rooms, but eventually my parents just don't care. They think we don't do anything. We just sit on the bed and watch TV and cuddle. That's all we do. I, I hate missing him. I want him here with me, but he's doing it for a good cause. he's not only making a better life for himself, but he's also making a better life for the people around him, including me, his family, and my family, defending our country. It's taken me a while to process everything, come to terms with reality. It's not easy, because right now it's beyond difficult. It's a little bit more than I can stand. It's I just feel like December's not coming fast enough. Let's just put it that way. I just really, really want him here. Being away from him for this long is more than I can stand. But when it comes to like legitimate deployments, like around a year or so, oh, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be prepared for that. But I know I have to go through it in order to stay with him. Because I want to stay with him. I really, really do. It's right now it's just a lot of processing. I've been going through that a lot. Just being in these feelings is it's like one of the worst things I can experience, but yet in a good way. Because sometimes I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. But then I try to think about it. And that's when it hits me. It hits me really hard. Sometimes I go a day with crying. Some days I just don't get out of bed in the morning. The thought of him not being here with me right now is a lot more than I can stand. I try not to get too deep into my feelings. Sometimes it just happens. I swear I love that boy to death. More than any person on this planet. But my whole world can't just revolve around him. It has to revolve around friends and family too. Because I can't just keep my mind set on one thing. It has to be multiple. Because my world cannot just revolve around him. My world revolves around him, my family, and my friends. Nobody else. I try to minimize my depression states. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I guess it just varies on my mood, I guess. And it's been a rough month and a half for me. Not since he's been gone. I mean, it has been hard since he's been gone. But it's just been a rough month and a half in general. Because we're trying to get our house sold. And the stress is beyond. my work life is okay. Like, it's good on occasion. Sometimes it's, like, not too good on occasions. I guess it just depends what mood people are in during the week. I mean, it is already almost Friday. So, with that being said, usually Saturdays and Sundays are the most hectic, which are the weekends. They're the most hectic when I work. But luckily I have Saturday off, so I'm okay with that. And when I'm at work, I try not to get too occupied with my feelings. It's hard not to. But I've been trying to keep myself busy, which it's kind of not that hard. I can keep myself occupied for hours on end, but still feel the same thing. I don't feel happy, but I'm not sad. I'm kind of in the middle-ish. I really can't describe it. It's one of the things that I can't explain. But yeah, this month has been rough. And now we're into November. There's going to be more beginnings. Now I can honestly say that I see my boyfriend next month. And I'm excited for what this month has in store, plus what next month has in store. Despite the fact this is the second to last month of 2018, boy did it fly. It flew pretty quick. From graduating high school to now, it went from January to November, just like that. Time flies when you're having too much fun. But during the course of this year, I pretty much spent all my time missing my boyfriend, writing him letters and all that stuff. I kind of miss getting excited for receiving letters. But that was during basics. We are moving forward now. We're trying to push forward. All of us. Every single person on this earth is living life one day at a time. That's what I'm coming to terms with. But the feelings that I've been having, they've been good and bad. Like, I would act happy, but for real, deep inside of me, there is this burn inside of me that I feel throughout my whole entire body. It's just out of my depression. My depression has gotten worse since he's joined the military. But I'm trying to not let that get the best of me. To make me get to the point where I just want to end it all. I don't want to do that. Never in my mind do I think about it. Ever. Nor do I plan on it. Because I have a really good life. I have a great boyfriend. I have great friends. And I have a great family. I don't know what more to ask for. Because knowing me, I don't ask for much. all I ask for is just just give me all the support you can, because you never know what runs through my head. My my brain just wanders. Sometimes it wanders into the darkest of places. That's a place I don't really necessarily like to go. It's kind of it's actually a pain in the neck. I don't like my mind running into that really dark place in the back of my mind where I just keep to myself. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to push the bad thoughts that's in the back of my mind up to the front of my mind where that's all that I think about. I can't let that get the best of me. I I don't know what else to say, but I'm just trying to be strong. Us military girlfriends, spouses, fiancés, we are one of the strongest people on earth. It's not easy, but the fight is worth it. As long as you guys keep the effort to keep the relationship alive, that's all that matters. That's all that would matter to me, is keeping the relationship alive, keep your family relationship alive, keep your friendships alive. But I'm excited to see what the future has in store. I'm willing to move past all of this as long as I have my Austin by my side, plus my family and my friends. That's all I care about. I have a really great support system. And they've helped me through a lot. And I've been through a lot. A lot more than I thought I could ever go through. I've never been through this much stress in my life. I've never been through this much depression in my life. But now I've got it. And now that I've been through all this, in just a course of like almost 6 months, I've been through this. Ever since he left for basic training, I've been through this. It's the kind of living hell that I know I couldn't handle. Because being in the Marine Corps is basically all mental. And I think some other branches require mental also. Well, I think all branches require mental. But some of them are more physically. Like the Army, for instance. They're more physically than mentally. Because you have to be in tip-top shape. But that's military, being in the military myself, it's not for me. It's not for me at all. I would not be able to handle people screaming at me every single day for this amount of time. It would be a really difficult situation for me because I do not handle people yelling at me because I will get upset. I don't like being yelled at. Nor do I like myself being alone. Because technically I'm not alone. I got my sister and my parents here, but I really don't tell them a lot. I just don't really want people to get involved with all of that. I don't really want to feel like I'm becoming a burden, even though I already feel like I am. It happens. Everybody goes through that phase. Personally, I'm going through that phase right now, where you feel like you're going to be a burden everywhere you go. That's pretty much where I'm standing. I'm in the phase where I feel like I'm going to be bothering the person that I want to talk to, or feel like if I want to talk to one of my friends about it, and then I feel like I'm going to be bothering them. That's pretty much where I stage in this journey that I'm at. Eventually, it'll get better. I know that for a fact. But right now, it's just not working out for me. But being with him makes my life a little bit easier. I'm glad that I'm going through this. It really puts my pride to the test. I knew I was strong before, but this really put my pride to the test. Then I realized I was not as strong as I thought I was. That's when my emotions were out of control. I didn't realize they were going to get this bad. But I'm just managing it now. That's pretty much all you can do at this point. So, yeah, that's my phase right now. And I'm not trying to get caught in my feelings and let my more sadness and depression get the best of me. I'm not going to let that happen. So, on that side note, I'm going to keep fighting. No one else is worth fighting for. He's the best guy I could ever ask for in my life. So, no one else makes this fight worth it but him. I can't wait to see Austin next month. And I'm sure he's pretty excited to see me also. So on that side note, I'm going to conclude my video for the night. I appreciate all the people trying to hear me out. It's been pretty awesome. So, I'm going to conclude my video for the night, and I'll talk to you guys sooner or later. Okay? Bye.